I welcome all to this program, Voice of Saints. Today, July 24th, the Holy Catholic Church celebrates the feast of Saint Sharbel of Maklubes. Joseph Anton Maklubes was born on May 8, 1828. One of 5 children born to Anton Zarur Maklubes in Brigidachidiak. They lived in the village of Bekakafra, possibly the highest in the Lebanese mountains. His father, a mule driver, died in August 1831, returning from Kovi for the Turkish army, leaving his wife a widow to care for their children. Later, she remarried a man who went on to seek holy orders and became the parish priest of their village. Joseph Anton Maklubes was raised by an uncle in a pious home and became drawn to the lives of the saints and to the hermit life, as was practiced by 2 of his uncles. As a young boy, he was responsible for carrying the family's small flock. He would take the flock to a grotto nearby, where he had installed an icon of the Blessed Virgin Mary, where he would spend the day in prayer. In 1851, Maklubes left his family and entered the Lebanese Maronite order at the monastery of Our Lady in Mayfield to begin his training as a monk, later transferring to the monastery of Saint Maron in Anaya, located in the Byblos district near Beirut. Here, he received the religious habit of a monk and took the name Sharbel after a Christian martyr in Antioch from the 2nd century. He made his final religious profession in the order on November 1st, 1853. As a young monk, Maklubes began his study of philosophy and theology at the monastery of Saints Cyprian and Justina in Fifan, in the Betroun district of Lebanon, to prepare himself for receiving holy orders. He was ordained 6 years later, in 1859, in Kirk. He was sent back to Saint Maron monastery, where he lived a life of severe asceticism in the monastery. His reputation for holiness prompted people to seek him to receive a blessing and to be remembered in his prayers. He followed a strict fast and was devoted to the Blessed Sacrament. When his superiors occasionally asked him to administer the sacraments to nearby villages, Sharbel did so gladly. He died in the late afternoon on a Christmas Eve. Christians and non-Christians soon made his tomb a place of pilgrimage and of chaos. Pope Paul VI beatified Sharbel in 1965 and canonized him 12 years later. He is known among Lebanese Christians as the miracle monk of Lebanon. His followers say they call him this because of the miraculous healings they receive in answer to prayers to him, especially those said at his tomb, and for his ability to unite Christians and Muslims. His tomb is located at the monastery of Saint Maron. Reflection. John Paul II often said that the church has 2 lungs, east and west, and it must learn to breathe using both of them. Remembering saints like Sharbel helps the church to appreciate both the diversity and unity present in the Catholic Church. Like all the saints, Sharbel points us to God and invites us to cooperate generously with God's grace. No matter what a situation in life may be, as our prayer life becomes deeper and more honest, we become more ready to make that generous response. On behalf of Saints Fans Association, I wish you all a happy feast day. Amen.